Hello bee fans, I'm back with another video about my bees here, and I thought I'd give you a tour. Since I'm going to open the hive today, I thought I would give you a tour. So the reason I'm opening the hive is because the lid I made here to give the bees more ventilation isn't working. Some bees keep escaping out of a little hole that I can't find, and so I need to replace it, and I made a new one which is right here. It's much better, no leaks, and anyway, so I made a new bee lid, and it'll replace this one, which I have stacked with every heavy object I can find. I think they could be coming out of this little hole right here, but I'm not sure. So I'm just going to replace it with a new one, and hopefully that'll solve my problem. So anyway, I'm going to set you up on a windowsill over here and show you what goes by. And some other things just before I open everything up, so you know what I'm going to do. This right here is a queen excluder. I'll show it to you when we get there, but it's a wire frame that keeps the queen from going all the way up to the top. And the reason you do that is the bees come in this little slot out here, which you've seen from the outside, and they come in and they feed the babies. This is the baby zone right here, these bottom two, where the queen lays eggs and whatnot, and then up here is the honey zone. So if you keep a queen excluder here, it prevents the queen from going up top and laying eggs in the honey, which you don't really want. That'd be kind of nasty. So so the babies are down here, but what happens is the queen goes around, she lays eggs, moves up, starts laying eggs, and then when she gets up here, she kind of wanders around and lays some eggs. But if it starts to get crowded up there, she doesn't know to go back down and start over again. And so she puts out the word that everybody's got to leave because she thinks she's out of room, and they all fly away, or a bunch of them do anyway. So I have to take this one here, move it to the bottom, put that one there on the top. The queen then will think that she's got plenty of room, and over time she'll move back up there again, and that should take care of it. So that's what I'm going to do, and you get to watch. So take it easy. Okay, so we're ready to go. I got my smoker going. I'm putting on my gloves. I'm going to zip up my hood, and I think you can see the hive here. So I want to be kind of quick, and because it's getting hot. It's supposed to be 90 something degrees today, 97 I think, and I want to get this done before I burn up and before the bees are kind of warm and hanging out. Right now they're out there flying around, and so that's just what I'm up. So this box up here is pretty empty. There's only one frame that had any comb on it at all. I had adopted that one from my dad, who loaned it to me. I think it's a permanent loan, as he likes to call it. And I can show you that one. So they're here working on this. There's not a lot going on inside. There's no honey in here. Just a couple of bees hanging out. I don't know how well you can see, but most of these are empty. So I'm not sure what they're doing to this one. It doesn't look like much. The other ones in here are all totally empty. As you can see, they're just, that's what they look like when they are just getting started. So All of these are empty except for this one, which is not doing much of anything, but I put this extra box on here to help keep the hive cooled off. It's been really hot, excuse me. It's been really hot, and the extra frame on top gives them a little extra ventilation and a little extra room, because frankly they've been a little crowded down below, so I wanted to make sure they had enough space to get around. You got to pry these apart because the bees glued everything together, and they have this sticky stuff they put everywhere, and that basically is something you have to kind of pop off there. And let's set this on the floor. Be full. I'll come give you a tour. Sorry about that. So here they are hanging out on the top. If you look down inside, you can see they've built some comb in there, and they're working away. These are pretty full of honey. I'm going to have to spin the honey out pretty soon, I think. But I'm just going to check one or two of these and see how they're doing, and then go from there. Then we'll get down to the queen, and let me see what you see here. Then we'll get down to the queen, and we'll see how everything's going with her. There's a tool I want for Christmas to just lift these out with a little clamp. That's a hint to my wife. Christmas present idea. Put it in your notebook. Because I am not good at this, and it takes me forever. Ah! Oh yeah, I'd say there's a lot of honey here. Oh, I just made some bees very upset. So you can see all the caps are honey. Everything that has a cover on it is honey. And this side's pretty full too. So I've really got to go and spin this out so that they don't feel like they've run out of space. In fact, I think I'm going to put this one on top and put the other one on the bottom so that they start working a little harder on the one that's down below.